President Joe Biden appeared to forget on Thursday which country he visited last, and a literal child had to remind him. Biden welcomes a group of children to the White House on Take Your Child to Work Day and took part in an event on the South Lawn. The event was promoted by the nonprofit Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Foundation. While speaking to the children, Biden said, "I'm trying to think where the last place I was. It's hard to keep track." It's unclear if Biden was just joking with the children or if he truly forgot, but one of the kids can be heard reminding the president that he was in Ireland a few days ago. Biden got some more bad news last week as he continues to deal with a series of foreign and domestic situations that some see spiraling out of control. A brand new poll found that a majority of Democratic voters remain adamant that Biden shouldn't run for a second term in 2024. The brutal poll comes as Biden is reportedly planning to announce next week that he's officially running for re-election. Roughly 47% of Democrats said they would like to see Biden run again in 2024, a slight uptick from the 37% who offered similar sentiments in January, according to a poll from the Associated Press and the NORC Center for Public Affairs Research. When it comes to all voters, only 26% said Biden should run for a second term, the Washington Examiner reported. Although a majority of Democrats said he shouldn't run for another term, about 81% of voters in the party said they'd support him in the general election if he's the nominee, the poll showed. That support was split among 41% who said they would definitely support him compared to 40% who said they probably would, the outlet added. Biden was hit with another similar poll. President Joe Biden's job performance rating has mostly held steady for more than a year and currently stands at 44% approve versus 56% disapprove in the latest Fox News national survey. That's net negative by 12 points. The last time that he received positive marks was September 2021, and that was by 1 point, 50% to 49%, Fox News reported. Approval of the president hovers at a low point among several key voting groups, including women, 43% now versus 42% low, voters ages 45 plus, 41% versus 39% low, suburban voters, 41% versus 39% low, rural voters, 31% versus 30% low, and Democrats, 81% versus 78% low, Democratic men in particular, 79% versus 78% low. He's at a low mark of 41% approval among suburban women, the report added. The poll also found that a majority of voters do not approve of Biden's performance on these key issues. 53% disapprove on national security, 54% on foreign policy, 60% on border security, and 64% on his handling the economy. Biden's numbers cratered in the fall of 2021 after the Afghanistan withdrawal debacle and the onset of hyperinflation, said Republican pollster Darren Shaw, who conducts the Fox News poll with Democrat Chris Anderson. Since then, his approval has barely moved, despite a midterm election, economic ups and downs, and several legislative policy rollouts. According to the new Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research poll, President Biden's approval rating has dropped to 38%, down from 45% in February and 41% in January. This puts his approval rating dangerously close to the lowest of his presidency when only 36% of people approved of his job performance in July 2021, as rising costs in gasoline, groceries, and other areas affected the nation. The economy is the most significant factor in the low approval rating of the Biden administration, according to the poll. Only around 25% of people believe that the national economy is doing well or that the country is on the right track. Other issues, such as national security and healthcare, are also being emphasized by the Biden administration. Not surprisingly, a majority of Republicans did not approve of Biden's job performance, including his handling of the economy, while Democrats were more supportive. The poll indicated that 63% of Democrats approved of his handling of the economy, and 76% approved of his presidency.